Hello, I'm Cécile Tiercelin. I'm an International HRBP Director for OVH, working there since 2015, and I have the great chance to manage all the HR team members around the world.
And hello, I'm Mara Vecchi. I work in Milan. I started in 2015. I still work in Milan, but I have the chance to manage all the office manager worldwide around the world.
Like every other company in the past year, OVH Cloud faced the challenge to organize, coordinate all the BAU activities remotely to guarantee the business continuity. For us, it was also a priority to preserve the human connection and the team spirit. In fact, also the sanitary emergency forced us into only remote exchanges. We managed to continue working together on normal activities, and we put in place dedicated actions globally and locally to ensure connections and integrations during the new situation. The success of the remote management, together with a resourceful and resilient organization, was also created from OVH Cloud's internal organization, where the majority of us already have experience with the team operating from a remote location. It was not new for us, let's say. As a result of it, we started already even before the forced remote collaboration to implement globally and locally a telework policy and organization. Now that the global sanitary situation is improving, we finally decided it was time to bring physical interaction back, adapting, of course, the daily life we were used to, and going forward in a new way.
So we believe that no drastic change would be efficient, and after the long period of telework we faced, we need to support the change in a new way of collaborating. The evolution in hybrid work is organized through 4 pillars. So first of all, gradual return to the office, 1 day per week in October, November, and 2 days in December. And our remote work policy has been enhanced to offer more flexibility and adjust to need of the remote work, which will arrive to up to 4 days per week, for example. Our spaces and tools have been adapted to offer more collaborative options, for sure, and there will be a change management process for our leaders, which include communication, regular workshop, regular trainings.
First, let's define hybrid work and the context. After months of home office, by choice or not sometimes, we had the flexibility to organize our day the way we wanted, and I can tell you that employees are not ready to give it up on that. At the same time, the new environmental change and the organic growth of the company brought the need to reorganize our way of working to be as smooth and as stress-free as possible. We can't wait to get back to the office and enjoy the social interactions with our colleagues. Within OVH Cloud, we do believe the future of work will be hybrid, the best possible experience to our employees wherever they work from.
So we have built an 18 months roadmap to have the layout of the office to reflect the hybrid work with, for example, access to more collaborative spaces and meeting rooms. Now we have 10%, we will be up to 20%. There is the creation of different kinds of spaces for multiple users, like project spaces, workshop spaces, silent rooms, etc. And an improvement on the work comfort, for example, such as noise reductions. We have lockers, we have a good ergonomic equipment, and we enhance the IT equipment for multi-location users, of course. And in order to manage the presence on site and to give the access to the different spaces, we have implemented a new tool named Moffy. It allows to employees to manage their favorite spaces, to invite the colleagues to be together, to work together in the same areas, and to look for the best service and equipment available on site. And as you know, as the COVID crisis is not completely over, it allows us as well to track the presence on site and to identify potential contact cases and eventually perform the required actions when they are needed. And every site is now engaged in the restoring to the return of the office within a well-being program, which includes training, webinars, and workshops. It is done worldwide, and it should be seen by everyone like an opportunity to recreate personal interactions, to recharge socialization, to recharge the creativity, which is necessary for every kind of job. So as we said before, we know that the intense telework can lead to stress, to isolation, to tiredness, and so on. And this is why our workers, including teleworkers of course, benefit from a global psychological risk prevention program. It includes dispositions such as employee assistance programs, which with independent psychologists available in all locations around the world in every site. A dedicated training is planned for our leaders as well, so they are aware of the psychological risk prevention and can include it in their daily activities and in the interaction with their team. Our regular teleworkers have access to specific ergonomic equipment like ergonomic chair, monitors, and 50% of reimbursement on other items, which can ensure they perform their job at home in the same condition, almost the same condition, like in our office. In the end, our goal is to ensure to maintain the great standards and to see the less possible difference in the experience that our employees have when they work remotely.
Despite the long and challenging period, and it was, Maha,
Of course.
we have managed to improve our organization and workflow, understanding and evaluating the benefits and issues related to intense remote working. We now need to comprehend the new challenges related to hybrid work, and will particularly continue to support our employees and leaders in areas such as recognition, visibility, career, or engagement. It is also very important that we decide together what should be performed on site and what can be performed remotely, so people continue to communicate, collaborate, innovate together, and maintain alignment. Thank you for watching and join the OVH Cloud adventure.